Welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Suraiya Shahin and today I will deal the topic the classical literature. If you are a student of English literature, then you must know classical literature. Without classical literature, you will not be able to know what is English literature. So, what is classical drama? Today I will deal classical drama, Greek drama, characteristics of Greek drama, Greek tragedy, Greek comedy, Roman drama, all these things I will cover today. The history of English literature begins with the classical period. And you know the date of classical period? It is 1200 BCE to 455 CE. In this period, we find the classical Greek writers and classical Roman writers, including poets and playwrights such as Homer, Sophocles, Euripides, Seneca, Plato, Aristotle, and their contemporaries are regarded as the great ancient writers in classical literature. If we talk about the classical dramatists, the Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides are the Greek tragedians, while Aristophanes and Menander are the great ancient Greek comedy writers. Plutus and Terence are ancient Roman comic playwrights. Seneca is also an ancient Roman philosopher and playwright who is famous for his tragedies. In the classical period, we talk about the periods before Christ. Now, I talk about Greek drama. Ancient Greek drama is rooted in religious and ritualistic performance. Ancient Greek drama is rooted in religious and ritualistic performance. It was often performed with masks and a limited number of actors with the themes of fate, duty, and moral dilemmas. Clear? Now I talk about characteristics of Greek drama. And point number one, Greek drama uses a chorus. And you know chorus, it is a group of performers who comment on the action by providing background themes and representing the voice of the society. Next point, it contains limited actors. Greek drama contains limited actors and it has maximum 3 actors on stage. Next point, the structure of the Greek drama includes a prologue, chorus sections, and an epilogue. Next point, its dialogue and speeches are highly poetic, as the language is poetic in Greek drama. Next characteristic is actors used large masks to convey emotions and played multiple roles. Violent actions and acts were not shown directly in the Greek drama. Next characteristic is its plots were based on myths, religious narrative, and history. Next characteristic is Greek tragedy contained a hero with a tragic flow or hamartia, whose actions lead to their downfall. Tragedies evoked a catharsis or emotional release in the audience. And next characteristic is apart from tragedy and comedy, in Greek drama, we find satirical plays were also a popular form of Greek drama. Satirical plays were also a popular form of Greek drama. Clear? So these are the characteristics of Greek drama. Now I talk about Greek tragedy. Do you know about Greek tragedy? Now I deal here the key focus of Greek tragedy. Then you will be able to know what is Greek tragedy. Point number one. Chorus plays a major role in Greek tragedies. Chorus plays a major role in the Greek tragedies, who in group gives comments, backgrounds, and lyrical voice. Chorus gives comments, background, and lyrical voice in Greek tragedy. Next focus of the Greek tragedy is the language of Greek tragedy is poetic and elevated. The language of Greek tragedy is poetic and highly elevated. Next point is the Greek tragedy has a hero who possesses a tragic flow in his character. For example, in Oedipus Rex, Oedipus meets a tragic end and downfall. Why? Because due to his tragic flow, minor flow in his character. Next point is the hero is virtuous in the Greek tragedy, and he is of noble status or high birth. Next characteristic is in the Greek tragedy there is peripety, where the hero confronts reversal of fortune. In peripety, what do you find? Reversal of fortune, which often ends with suffering and downfall. Next key focus is in Greek tragedy, it has anagnorisis, where the hero realizes his mistakes. Okay, next point is the tragedy also contains catharsis, which evokes pity and fear in the audience, leading to the purgation of these emotions. Clear? Next point is the plot of Greek tragedy is serious, and the plot has proper beginning, middle, and ending. The plot in the Greek tragedy is serious and it has proper beginning, middle, and ending. Next point is it follows three unities. Greek tragedy follows three unities. And what are three unities? First is unity of action, means single plot. Second is unity of time, means events happen in one day. And third is unity of place, means single location, means actions take place at single location. And the last point is the themes of the Greek tragedies are based on social, ethical issues and moral dilemmas. Clear? So this is the key focus of Greek tragedy. Now I talk about important Greek tragedians. So first is Aeschylus. Aeschylus was an ancient Greek tragedian who is called the father of tragedy. Aeschylus is also called father of tragedy. His works give clear understanding of what is Greek tragedy. If you want to know what is Greek tragedy, then you must read Aeschylus. Aristotle also argues about Aeschylus that Aeschylus is known for expanding the number of characters in the theatre and allowed conflict among them. Formerly, characters interacted only with the chorus. It is believed that only 7 of Aeschylus's estimated 70 to 90 plays have survived in complete form. It is believed that Aeschylus has written probably 70 to 90 plays, out of which only 7 plays have survived in complete form. He has written the trilogy called Orestes, and that is also known, and this trilogy consists of Agamemnon, the libation bearers, and the Eumenides. So these are the 3 plays which are found in the trilogy, the Orestes. And Aeschylus is also known for one thing. You know what is that? Aeschylus is also known for Prometheus Bound, a tragedy that illustrates the punishment of the Titan Prometheus for giving fire to humanity against the will of Zeus, king of the gods. Next tragedian is Euripides. Euripides was a Greek tragedian of classical Athens. It is believed that he wrote 95 plays, out of which 19 plays survived more or less complete. Miss Euripides, he wrote 95 plays, out of which only 19 plays have survived more or less in complete form. His characters express the human-like genuine activities and emotions, and this merit makes him a distinguished playwright among his contemporaries, classical writers. The characters Euripides has created in his tragedies meet a tragic end, not because of the playing of fate, but because of tragic errors or faults. Another highlight of his writing is his extraordinary treatment of female characters. Euripides presents his female characters with madness. You find You will, when you come across the tragedies of Euripides, you will find that his female characters usually suffer from madness, jealous, and treachery. So, in his writing style, we find the pure classical elements such as his use of prologues, the technique of duets, machina, and the use of chorus, which are the important elements of classical drama. Clear? Next tragedian is Sophocles. He is also very important writer. Sophocles was one of the three famous ancient Greek tragedians. You know, three important Greek tragedians: Aeschylus, Euripides, and Sophocles. So, it is believed that Sophocles wrote more than 120 plays. It is believed that he wrote more than 120 plays, out of which only 7 survived in complete form. For example, Ajax, Antigone, Women of Trachis, Oedipus Rex, Electra, Philoctetes, and Oedipus at Colonus. He is famous for his the Theban plays and 3 plays: Oedipus Rex, called Tyrannus, right, or Oedipus the King. So Oedipus at Colonus and Antigone also is the part of his trilogy, right? Now, all the 3 plays concern the fate of the Thebes during and after the reign of King Oedipus. Sophocles is famous for his tragedy Oedipus Rex, right? Now, I tell about the Oedipus Rex briefly. That Oedipus, Sophocles tragedy Oedipus Rex, in which Oedipus was the king of Thebes, who unknowingly fulfills a prophecy, and it was the prophecy was at his birth that he would kill his father Laius. His father was Laius, and it was in prophecy that he will kill his father, and who was the previous king, and he will marry his mother. Means Oedipus will kill his father and marry his mother Jocasta, whom Oedipus took as his queen after solving the riddle of the Sphinx. So I think you must read in detail this story, Oedipus the Rex. Now I deal Greek comedy, right? Ancient Greek comedy became an influential form of theater that flourished in Athens during the 5th century BCE. Ancient Greek comedy became an influential form of theater that flourished in Athens during the 5th century BCE. Now, what are the key focuses of Greek comedy? Actually, Greek comedy is rooted in religious festivals honoring the god Dionysus. Gradually, with the development of time, Greek comedy shifted away from direct political critique and focused more on general social themes. The comic playwrights produced comedies by parodying mythology and critique the society by highlighting the literary and philosophical topics. So, Greek comedy was filled with humor, political and social satire. So, the chorus played an important role during the performance, and the characters used masks, as we saw in the Greek tragedy. Also, the how chorus played an important role, and how masks are used by the characters in Greek tragedy. So in Greek comedy, we also find that chorus played an important role during the performance, and the characters used masks while performing the actions. So Aristophanes and Menander are regarded as the most important ancient Greek comedians. You must remember this point, that Aristophanes and Menander are regarded as the most important ancient Greek comedians, but they represent two very different phases of Greek comedy. Aristophanes was the master of old comedy in the 5th century BCE, which was characterized by political satire, while Menander, who came after 1 century of Aristophanes, was the playwright of new comedy. Means Aristophanes was the master of old comedy and Menander was master of new comedy in the late 4th century BCE, where the focus shifted to the domestic life and realistic character. Aristophanes is known for producing wonderful comedies such as Lysistrata, the Boars, Frogs, and the Clouds, which are the combination of satire and comedy. Menander's comedies such as Disclose and The Girl from Samos are highly influential, which focus on realistic characters and social situation. Okay, thanks for today.